Hi there, my name is Gavin Davies. And that was a bit loud, wasn't it? Oh, dearie me, that was a bit loud. And I am a singer-songwriter, and I was live streaming the latest album from The Warning. And YouTube gave me a kick in the teeth type thingy, whatever. And messed it all up, didn't they? You know, we was getting there then, wasn't we? We was getting somewhere. It's all right. I think my microphone's not quite in the right place. Guess what though? We get to do it all again. Yay! So anyway, I'm going to start from the. I'm a bit loud again, aren't I? Let me just shut them up. I think maybe I'm just overexcited. You know, ha ha. Having been kicked out of YouTube, you get a bit overexcited. Oh, I was hoping that they haven't completely killed my channel off. Anyway, you haven't come here to listen to this, have you? You know, you've come here, now we shall start again. And we are on the very first track. I'm going to listen to it again. So, I mean, I've only listened to 3 tracks, so we'll be okay. We will be okay. Right. Welcome to my channel. This is the first track from The Warning's album that was released yesterday. And it's called Everything's Falling. The album, that is. This song is called Ritual. Off we go.
Close my eyes when I run out of time. Can keep on running.
Okay, I'm going to pause it. And there's a reason why I'm going to pause it. I'm going to give YouTube a bit of a chance. I mean, I suppose YouTube seem to think that I'm restreaming it, which, of course, they're not a million miles away from that, are they, really? You know, I am sort of restreaming it. But then I've got to add a bit of content in, haven't I? Now, the one thing that I was saying at the beginning, which the people that were on the live stream would remember, is that, and I'll say it again anyway, because this is an entirely new video, is it not? If you're going to be listening to a band, and if you're going to be listening to your favourite band, then you really need to try, when they've got a brand new album out, to try and listen to it in the highest possible quality that you can. Now, I have actually downloaded these tracks from 7 something, I can't remember what they're called. Excuse me, I've downloaded these tracks in FLAC form. Now, if you want to listen to your favourite band in the best possible way that you can, you need to try and put yourself in the shoes of the person that recorded it and the guy that sat there in the mixing, mixing it out. Now, when I'm mixing a track, I shall I'll use my headphones. Yeah, these are really nice headphones. I stole them off my son. And I won't just use my headphones though. I'll put my headphones on, I'll listen to it a bit, then I'll take my headphones off, then I'll put them through from my near field studio monitors, which is what these are. I'm pointing to them, but you can't see them. Ha ha! Well, that isn't going to help much, is it? But anyway, that's what they are. So I'll use those. Then I'll go back to my headphones, then I'll go back to these, then I'll go back to my headphones, and then I'll go backwards and forwards, and then I'll put them on the big system in the front room, which is like got massive speakers and, all that sort of stuff. Then I'll put them on the car, then I'll listen to them upstairs on my little in-ear monitors, and then I'll say, yeah, it's ready to go. So if you want to actually listen to some music in the same caliber, or with the same caliber as it was intended, then try and go and buy it. You know, I mean, streaming it on Spotify is just absolutely pants. It seriously is. It's terrible quality on Spotify. Even if you go to Amazon Music, if you're just listening to Amazon Music in the standard format Amazon Music, then it's still not so good. It's 256k, is it, something like that, if you're lucky. And then also YouTube music as well is it's very compressed, and these tracks that we're listening to have already been through the production shredder, as we call it. It's a little bit overproduced, but it's done for radio. It's done so that it grabs people's attention. It can compete with all the rest of the tracks that are out there that are pushed to the extremes with compression and, vocal stuff. And that's why. So anyway, that's what I was saying at the beginning. Now, we've listened to a bit of Ritual. I don't know. If you want to listen to the actual whole track without some stupid English bloke rabbiting away merrily, well, you know where they are. Go and buy it. But I'm just listening to the musicality of it and how they've put it together. I haven't listened to any of their recorded music before. This is the warning. I've only listened to some live tracks. I know I'm repeating myself for the people that watched the live stream earlier, but, I might as well, mightn't I? So I've listened to Dust to Dust, Knives Out, live version, and then I've listened to the entirety of the Pepsi concert, but I also did listen to their very first, it wasn't the very first track, was it? It was, what was it called now? I can't remember. The one that actually got them completely and absolutely sort of launched onto the platform, as it were. And I'm trying to remember what it was called now. It was I hate it. I shall pop it up there on the screen, maybe. There somewhere. Yeah, well, I'm getting old, my memory's going. Anyway, so I'll shut up. We'll carry on with Ritual. And if I find something, I'm going to stop it. Because if I play the entirety of this blooming track, then the YouTube police are going to probably have a go at me. This is early days for this, so they're going to be hot on the heels of the copyrights of it. Okay, so let's try and stop my video from being killed off.
I keep it coming unrealistically distressed. I play it out in my head, catastrophically obsessed. It makes me wanna rip my heart out of my chest, 'cause I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. Ignoring my prescription, I found a new addiction. Now I'm not eating, and I'm not sleeping. My mind is playing fiction, a curse of my existence. Hyperfixation, no medication stops me from calling the dead. Light the candles on my bed, bracing for the world to end. It makes me wanna rip my hair off my head, 'cause I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. But I deprive myself like it's a ritual. But I deprive myself like it's a ritual.
Wow. Seriously cool, isn't it? So the timing at the beginning, I think I sort of mentioned a bit of that, but I'm just going to say it sounds like it's an odd time signature, but it actually isn't. It's just accents. So they're just doing some very clever drumming and very clever accenting there to make you sort of jump and, sort of, well, enjoy it, I suppose. That's the whole point of it, is it not? So, Ritual, that's the first track on the album. I have heard this one before, I'm sorry, but it was in a live stream that got cut off by the old YouTube, as we know. Yeah. Production. I'm going to say what I said before. Now, this is not meant to be detrimental. It really is not. Don't take it in that way. It is not meant that way. It is meant in the sense that a slight bit of overproduction there on this one. Now, what I'm saying by overproduction is, they're trying to compete with the space, aren't they? There's a space there for music out there in the community and for everybody to listen to. And in some ways, if your track is not as produced as the other tracks out there, then it stands out sometimes for the wrong reasons. Now, it might stand out because there's a slight anomaly somewhere with the vocal. The vocal might just wave a tiny little bit. It might not be absolutely perfectly in tune, which is what everybody seems to love at the moment. Everything to be absolutely tuned to death. And if they don't compete with this area, well, where are they going to get? They're not going to get very far, are they? They're not. They're going to entertain all the fans that have been along for the ride from the start. Not a problem there. But they're not going to actually grow. They're not going to actually manage to sort of pull away and sort of move into the mainstream. Now, this sounds mainstream to me, slightly mainstream. And not in a bad way. Don't get me wrong on that one. Definitely not. It's not in a bad way. This is mainstream good. Okay, we need some good bands like this into the mainstream to get rid of all that rubbish that's sat there, just got to get rid of that, haven't we? And the Warning are doing this. Okay, so it's slightly overproduced for my ears, meaning it's a little bit too perfect. But let's move on to the next track anyway. I hope you all agree with me on that one. And you don't have to agree with me on it. It's the musician's thing. That's what it is. We listen to these things and we think it's a little bit overproduced. That it's a little bit too, it's a little bit too good. However, they know their fan base. They know what they're doing. So the next track that I've got, which is going to be played on my system here, is called Perfect Daughter. Again, I'm going to have to stop these guys because it's just not fair to the, if you want to listen to the entire track, go and listen to it on your favourite streaming platform, or as I recommended, download the thing and listen to it how it's intended, in full quality, a FLAC, a WAV, a 320 MP3. Don't listen to it on those terrible streaming platforms. Now, I did actually, before we start going on the next one, I did pull up the lyrics of this one because I thought they were really cool. So I hope you close my eyes when I run out of time. Can't keep on running, I keep becoming. That's very interesting. And I like the chorus where it goes, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. I'd like to know the depth of that a little bit. But anyway, we haven't got time to do that, so we'll go straight on to the Perfect Daughter. Here we go.
I think you liked me better when I was 16. Did you like me better when I would smile back? I think you knew I didn't understand it. I'm calling you out, I'm calling you out. So sad, oh you're mine. Where's your spine, unattached, and I don't wanna hear it. But honestly, I'll make my face in the dirt. I give you my best behavior, but you say I'm the worst. How could you call it a power when I call it a curse? Close to being a god, not enough to be a perfect daughter.
I love that chanting. The chanting little bit in the middle, that's really cool. Listen to that guitar as well. My God, it's all over the shop, isn't it? They're going to have some fun doing these live, you know. I cannot wait to hear this done live. I mean, it may have already been done live somewhere. I don't know. I bet you guys know that. Lyrics, really cool. Perfect Daughter. Oh, there's got to be something. There's got to be something real linked in with those lyrics, isn't there? Carry on.
With my name, I keep it backwards, starting to break. Look what you make me, isn't it great? I'm calling you out, I'm calling you out. So sad, oh you're mine. Where's your spine unattached? And I don't wanna hear it. I wanna smile with my face in the dark. I give you my best behavior, but you say I'm the worst. How could you call it a power when I call it a curse? Close to being a god, not enough to be a perfect daughter. Crazy, I know that you play me, but how could you blame me for not getting over it? You tear me down, could you spare me? Now just bury me, get it over with. Crazy, I know that you play me, but how could you blame me for not getting over it? Tear me down, could you spare me? Now just bury me, get it over with.
God, this is an anthem, isn't it? That was almost slightly too long, wasn't it? That little pause, you know, just like sort of, oh, has it stopped? Has it not stopped? There, off we go, and then off it goes again. How good is that? That is very, very good. So this could be one of their massive, as it were. Well, no, it will be one of their massive stadium tracks, couldn't it? It's a stadium track. This gets everybody going. I think this one does. Now, from an overproduction perspective, which is not detrimental, please, I keep saying that, I will say that it is not detrimental. It is just the way the music is nowadays. It's just the way. There's nothing you can do. You can't avoid it. When it's been recorded, that's what their remit is, to make it match the music out there. You know, if it doesn't match the music out there, it's on the radio, all of a sudden some dull something comes out, you know. You're halfway through, you're listening to your radio stuff, and then one comes out that's not quite so trebly, not quite so pushed, not quite so squeezed, not quite so low-end bassy, and then people go, that's not very good, is it? So it's just something that you have to do. Now, if you listen to the vocals on this one, The Perfect Daughter, you can hear that they're squeezed a little bit. Now, squeezed, what does that mean? Compressed means that they're squashed a little bit. Not just the vocal, the entire track has had something on it called a multi-band compressor. Now, it sort of compresses the frequency ranges and pushes them into a specific area that works really well on the radio, or makes it louder. Makes it, the loudness wars that happened a few years back, it's still going on. They still need to make these tracks pop. That's a good word to use, isn't it? So they pop out, they capture you, and they drag you down. But unfortunately, it can kill the dynamic range. Now, the dynamic range is all the little bits and nuances that you will hear if you're listening to it at maybe a live concert. You'll hear some of it coming back off the stage and various other things like that. You get all sorts of weird things into your ears if you're at a live concert. I keep saying, I shouldn't do that, should I? It doesn't matter. It is just what a commercial track is. Now, does this or does this not have a bit of a pop element? I'm sorry if I'm swearing a little bit there, because they're supposed to be, they're rock. But as this is, as I've said, with the first recorded warning song, not the first one was the first track in well, you know what I mean. So this is the first album that I've heard of their recorded content, and yeah, it has got a little bit of pop in it, hasn't it? You know? Perfect Daughter. Let's carry on with this anyway. Again, switch my mic off so you don't get my little, tappings. Yeah, that is a good track. I like that track, and I like the, I don't mean wailing in the background. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? To say wailing in the background, I don't mean like that. I mean, I just like the backing vocals, or the oh God, I've made you suffer some of my wailings. Yeah, I love that. Really like that. So I can't really fault that. Not that I'm going to, and that's not what I'm here for. That's brilliant. It's a lovely track. Right, next track is, I was trying to actually pull up the lyrics for that one, but there doesn't seem to be any. Well, they're new, aren't they? Maybe they've not quite got out there. Right, next track is, this is the title track, as we call it. I'm sounding a little bit like a radio presenter here, aren't I? Yeah, I've never done that. Don't really want to do that. No, thank you very much. Sounds like talking to yourself. Well, I suppose I am here as well, aren't I? Talking to myself. Anyway, Everything's Falling. And everything's falling now, is it? Well, I don't know. Let's carry on.
When somebody smiles, it doesn't always mean they mean it. They just try to hide behind their eye. What do I do when everything begins to lose its feeling? Comfortably numb, and I'm the cause.
It's going to go wild now, isn't it? Oh no. You got the feeling it was building up to something that was going to go wild. There you go. Amazing come down then, wasn't it? So you're like, whoa, such a build, and then blast. You could tell that was going to happen. I was just a bar too late. No, sorry, bar too early. There you go. And he went up, did its thing, and then came down. As I said before, guys, if you want to listen to it all completely uninterrupted, it's out there. Go and buy it. Please go and buy it. It's much better to buy it than to stream it. You stream it, you give them 12 pence. That's about it, 12. Well, no. You stream the entire album, you probably give them 0.00000 pence. Yeah, to get to 12 pence is highly unlikely. So go buy it, seriously, and listen to it. So, yeah, I like the way that this has started. I like the way it got going, and I like the way it's come back down again. What I've noticed, one of the things that I really, really like about the warning is well, this thing's there, the drums, drums. I like drums. That's what I'm all about, is drums. I love drums. and the way Pow goes at the drums, and they're mixed. The mix in the live concerts, the drums are a little bit out front. I love that. You know, I mean, I was a big Phil Collins fan. Used to look Chester Thompson. Going back even further, we're looking at Brian. Yeah, good old Brian. Brian, what's his second name? I can't remember. Brian Bennett. There you go. I should know that. He's my Facebook friend. Brian Bennett, you know, Shadows drummers, all the drummers, they just sit out front. Now, I can't see a problem with sitting the drums out front. Now, these tracks seem to have pulled them back a little bit more. Yeah. Curious decision there. Curious decision. Don't dislike it, though. It's good. Everything's falling. Let's carry on.
When somebody cries, it doesn't always mean they're hurting. They're tired of trying to forget. And I feel insane 'cause I keep circling the problem. Am I just the problem in the end? What have I got to lose? Why would I lose to gain? Everything's falling out of place. And have I got to choose? Will the house stay the same? Everything's falling, and I'm still awake. What have I got to lose?
Oh, I really like that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's really good.
Does that mean it's over now? I'm decomposing. Will I go to waste? What have I got to lose? Why would I lose to gain? Everything's falling out of place. And have I got to choose? Will the house stay the same? Everything's falling, and I'm still awake. What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose?
Wow, listen to that piano just sort of tailing off, and the harmonies there are really cool. I really like that. So this track does quite a lot of it's got quite a lot of dynamics in there, hasn't it? You know, it jumps around. It sort of goes from full out to sort of really calm and sort of down. Now, looking at the lyrics on this as well, I do like some of these lyrics. When somebody smiles, it doesn't always mean they mean it. Well, it's true, isn't it? You know, they just try to hide behind the rot. Whoa, that's deep, isn't it? What do I do when everything begins to lose its feeling, comfortably numb, and I'm the cause? I like these. Maybe I should go into a little bit more detail on the lyrics at another point, but there we go. So that's Everything's Falling, which is the title track from the album. I will have a look at the next one. Why do you like it when I cry? Now that's a bit personal, isn't it? Let's have a listen to Why Do I Like It Why Do You Like It When I Cry? Off we go. What a bass line. Guitar was in there as well, wasn't it? Lovely harmonies there. Oh, that was nice. I think Danny's using a harmonizer there on the guitar. So what she plays is she just plays like a single note, and the harmonizer effect gives another note lower. I think I watched the gear thing that everybody told me to watch of Danny's. I watched Danny's gear thing, and I also watched Pow's gear thing, and she was saying she likes experimenting with this harmonizer on the guitar. Just fattens everything up, gives it a lot deeper lower end as well, and do 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 do. It's really, really, really good. That I love that. Let's carry on.
Your amusement just want me to hurt again. Kind of obsessive. I got the message. The more you push and pull, the more I bend, and I can't avoid it. I try to hide, but I can't ignore it. Point, shoot, I'm always dodging bullets. You know it kills me every time. Cut through, but I'm already ruined. Why do you like it when I cry to nothing? Can you tell me why? What did I ever do to deserve this?
There's a hell of a lot of dynamics in these tracks. There really is. There's a lot of quieters and, well, you know what I mean by dynamics, I'm sure you do. The one thing I have noticed as well, hundreds of things I've noticed, there's a lot of other bits of instrumentation in there. Now, when I was listening to, obviously I've only listened live, so I know that they've got some backing tracks that they don't use necessarily for every track, but they do use them for some tracks. And it is still it's quite difficult to pick out the bits that are backing track. They're just little filly bits, so mostly guitar, I imagine. I don't really, guitar and vocals, I suppose. They don't really need to fill in with much in the way of percussion and drumming and things like that, because pretty much, Pow pretty much does the whole thing there on the stage. Doesn't really need anything more in there. She even gets that cowbell out, doesn't she? Got to have more cowbell. Love that cowbell. But yeah, there's quite a lot of little bits and pieces in there that are not necessarily guitar, although they probably are partially guitar. Like the previous track as well, there's the piano in there. Well, there's no way Pow can sort of run away round the back and, well, she'd probably done it before, and hop onto the piano that quickly. So they're going to have some fun doing these live, and I really can't wait to watch these being done live. Okay, so why do you like it when I cry? When I'm crying? No, when I cry? When I cry, there you go. We'll carry on. Seriously, the riff on that is amazing. Do 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 do. Anyway, you've just heard it, so you don't need me to do that. Well, are there vocals as well? Oh my God, those vocals are right. right out there, aren't they? Yeah, am I getting a bit excited? Well, I would do, wouldn't I? It's a new album. I like new music anyway. I just love it, especially if it's got drums in, as I've said. Right, okay, next track is Bite My Tongue. Okay, right, fair enough then. Don't know anything about this one. Never heard this one either. Let's have a go. Oh, it's a shame I can't do that. Well, I'll do the chat thing because this is a pre-recorded video. If you're on the chat, I shall respond. I shall be typing away merrily. Yes, I got told off, didn't I, last time for like sort of writing notes down. I think the thing is, I can understand why you tell me, because it's a visual experience, isn't it, when you're watching these live, you know? And if you're watching them, well, I'm not watching them live now, am I? I'm just watching a little thing going across that's it, you know, it's about as interesting as it gets. Yes, so I'm not. But anyway, when I was writing notes, I was, for some reason, my brain was saying to me, hang on, you've got to remember all this stuff, haven't you? You know, write it all down, write it down so you know what it is. You've got to do a review. Yeah, I've done a lot of reviews, so I thought I was doing a review anyway. That's, it's, oh dear. Anyway, never mind. That's my excuse. Bite My Tongue. Next one. And that's what I mean, definitely. Listen to all the little background bits and pieces in that. They're very clear and very good. But they are going to have to come from a backing track, aren't they? Quite a lot of those.
They tell me, baby, go sing your little songs. Those eyes start creeping up and down my body, looking for the cracks to sink their teeth into my porcelain wall. I just bite my tongue. I just bite my tongue. 'Cause I got sugar coated lungs. Save my breath for someone worth enough. Oh, but I just bite my tongue. I just bite my. I'm an angel, but it's never enough. I'm at the table and you act like I'm not. You love to remind me, little girl, you're not the sun. I'll be a good muse just to piss you off. Those eyes start creeping up and down my body, looking for the cracks to sink their teeth into my porcelain wall. I just bite my tongue. I just bite my tongue.
Yeah, I mean, come on, this is very poppy, yeah, and they've definitely gone, as I said, they've gone mad on the dynamics. The dynamics on these tracks, they're like up and down and quiet and loud and everything. It's maximum effect stuff. The writing, amazing writing. I bet they had some fun in the studio with these tracks. I bet they did. I bet they had a whale of a time. I certainly would. Right, yeah. I mean, it's so punchy, this is, isn't it? It's so good. Here we go, we'll carry on. I've got to stop it. Sorry, I don't really want to stop it, but it's just not fair to them. If I play this track in its entirety, you can listen. I know it will actually get copyright caught and sent over to them, which is perfectly fine. It's exactly what I want to do. But really, I want you to go and listen to the entire track without my dribblings on, and you'll have probably already done that, and you may be interested in what a musician thinks of it, and I think it's fabulous. I'm going to carry on.
'Cause I got sugar coated lungs. Save my breath for someone worth enough. Oh, but I just bite my tongue. I just bite my tongue. Ripped up like a daisy. Love me not. But I just won't anyway. Falling from my graces. Know you wanna watch. Know you
I didn't mean to do that. I've seen how many tracks we've gone through. I mean, that's not guitar, is it, at the end? So yeah, they're going to have to add quite a lot to these tracks, aren't they, to do them live. I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope they don't, actually. In fact, I think when you do things live, you don't actually need it to sound exactly like the record. You just don't need it to do it. I think the vocals are key. You've got to keep those as much and as close to the original as you can. But sometimes I quite like the fact that they're more stripped back and less, well, produced, as we've said before. Production is not my favourite thing, really, I have to say. I'm not really a fan of produced and overproduced. Prefer it raw and raw and ready, or ready and raw, and whatever you call it. Right, bite my tongue. Well, I've done that. I've bitten my tongue, and now we're on to Kill or Be Killed. Yeah, that's quite a in-your-face title, isn't it? Let's see if it's an in-your-face track. What do you think? Don't forget to comment as well, in the old chat thing, because I'm going to be on the chat. I'm going to try and release this straight away. I mean, if it'll let me. Yeah, it probably won't, will it? Anyway, let's carry on.
They say company loves misery. At least I think that's what I heard. This road to hell can be slippery. Maybe the fall is well deserved.
Cowbell. Needs more cowbell.
To my enemies, I found the worst one in myself. I've been deprived of all empathy. One less thing rotten on my shelf. Now I foam at the mouth. I will consume the world, killing parts of myself. Write my obituary, bleeding out on the couch. I don't feel anything. You
Killer chorus. That's a killer chorus. That's melody line. It's a very interesting melody line. I like that melody line. That's really cool. Again, dynamics. It's very much a dynamic album. I mean, I'm not saying that the rest of their albums aren't, because I haven't heard them, but this one definitely is. So let's carry on with that.
And when you start to get sick of me, I know that feeling all too well. Now this regression is bittersweet. No one can save me from myself.
What a drum fill. Like that drum fill. So yeah, this album is so delving into the commercial area, isn't it? yeah, this is how they expand. This is how they grow. This is how they attract different audience types as well. I mean, it's not just firmly fixed down into the rock area here now. This is, I don't mean to be annoying, but it's almost crossing over slightly into the pop side. Ooh, yes, that's a little different, isn't it? This is very much the same with the other tracks, to be fair. They do seem to be more crossover-y sort of tracks. They're heavy, they've got the heavy elements, but they've also got the slightly pop word. And I apologise if you feel that pop is a dirty word in this area. However, it's an excellent way for them to progress. You know, they've got to change and, you know, move with the times and move with whatever they feel is necessary for their next thing. Right, Killer Be Killed. Ego. Now, Ego. Oh, I'm sure I've heard somebody talking about Ego. Let's go for Ego. Go for it.
Intención jamás será la de ofender. Es algo que nunca logras entender. No puedo cambiar lo que decides ver. Ya lo intenté, ya me cansé. Piensas que me importa pero ni te oí. A mí no me sobra tiempo como a ti. Es que aquí seguimos pero yo me fui. Ya te leí, te dejo ahí. Diles cómo compro todo mientras hablas, tú me pagas. No me digan que yo no puedo, siempre tomo lo que yo quiero. Yo no la uso, no muerdo un ataque directo. No me digan que el regalado no es mi culpa que siempre gano. Ya se nota que tiene miedo, un ataque directo. Si me odias a mí, yo no quiero vivir así. Yo ya te advertí, yo no quiero vivir así. Si te digo y no me escuchas, mi voz se pierde en la lucha. Al final de cuentas cae la culpa sobre ti. Yo te advertí, yo te advertí. Abro puertas que tú cierras. Lloro, solo cobro. No me digan que yo no puedo, siempre tomo lo que yo quiero. Yo no la uso, no muerdo un ataque directo. No me digan que el regalado no es mi culpa que siempre.
This has got a bit of a like a monotonic. It's staying on that same note. Unfortunately, I don't understand a word that they're saying, but you know, that's my problem, isn't it? Really, I'm going to have a look at a translator, but it's got a great vibe, hasn't it? It's got a great vibe, and it does sound. It has like a little traditional sort of feel to it as well. But maybe that could be because it's in another language. But there we go. Let's carry on.
Ya se nota que tiene miedo, un ataque directo. Piensen lo que ustedes quieran, espero que les pueda. No me digan que yo no puedo, siempre tomo lo que yo quiero. Yo no la uso.
That's a killer sub bass, isn't it, as well? I mean, that's a real low down, dirty bass there, and I mean that. So it's got a lot of distortion on it. It's also got an electronic-y sort of feel to it as well. Same as the guitar. It's very electronic, isn't it? Carry on.
No muerdo un ataque directo. No me digan que el regalado no es mi culpa que siempre gano. Ya se nota que tiene miedo, un ataque directo.
And that fill at the end, whoa, pow, really going for it there. The drum sound as well, I like the drum sound. It's a little too clean. That's probably because I've been listening to all their live stuff, you know. But I don't mind clean drum sounds. I quite like them in the right place, and this is the right place, so that's good. Right, that's how you go. Next one, Bloodsport. Eee, weird. That's a strange Bloodsport. Well, maybe it's their take on what Bloodsport is. You guys will know, I'm sure. Let's listen to this then.
How bad do you want me? Put up a fight. My love is a blood sport, so play it right. I like when you're sorry. It makes me feel lovely.
I like that little laugh.
What would you sacrifice? I wanna see the tears in your eyes. I wanna see your knuckles bleed when you fight for me. Would you fight for me?
Stereo imaging on this is cool. Yeah, it's all over.
Come and hold me close. Show me, baby. How bad do you want me? Put up a fight. My love is a blood sport, so play it right. I like when you're sorry. It makes me feel lovely. 3, 2, 1, knockout.
Sounds like they've actually, you know, that laugh that's in there.
Kiss the ring.
They've repeated that on the second part.
I wanna hear it from your mom, from your friends. Put on a show and tell me you save the best for me. Would you bend to me? Would you pray to me? Oh, come and hold me close.
That's some lovely harmony.
Baby, how bad do you want me? Put up a fight. My love is a blood sport, so play it right. I like when you're sorry. It makes me feel lovely. 3, 2, 1, knockout.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God, turn your mic on, will you? As I was saying, there's a lot of external other bits and pieces from a sound perspective in there. It's not just guitar, it's not just bass, guitar, drums and such like. There's a lot more in there. I like it. Carry on.
Low blow, you know I keep you on
We've
your
got
toes.
synthesizers there as well.
Just go, just go. Low blow, you know I keep you on your toes. How cold, just go, just go. Low blow, you know I keep you on your toes. How cold, just go, just go. How bad do you want me? Put up a fight. My love is a blood sport, so play it right. I like when you're sorry. It makes me feel lovely. 3, 2, 1, knockout.
What an ending! I like that ending. Oh, I hope that YouTube let me play this thing, because you know there's a reason why I'm doing it. Is because it's well, it's the first time I've heard it, and I am on a journey. I am on a journey of the warning, because I hadn't heard of them before a few weeks ago, and I've done a few reaction videos, and I'm very much enjoying the show. Anyway, so that's Bloodsport. Break explicit. Right, okay, we've got it. I have downloaded these with the naughty words in. Ooh. And that doesn't matter, because this, I upload these things and they're not for kids, so we should be okay with that one. Let's have a listen to this.
I'm hanging on by a thread, I'm seeing Marlboro Red, can get you out of my head. I ride in bed, know there's probably no end, but I keep waiting for it. We do the same shit again and again, 'cause darling, when you turn your car around, it tells me it's not over. And I hate that you got my heart bent out of shape. Sometimes I wish that it would hurry up and break. You got my heart bent out of shape. And I don't know how much more I can take. Hurry up and break.
I love the positioning of the vocals on this. It's very clear. And they do that quite a lot as well. I mean, there's a lot of musicians out there that don't do the clarity of the vocals and keep them clear, and pronunciation of the words so you can actually understand what's being sung. And from what I've heard on the live concerts and this, they do like you to be able to, sort of, I suppose, react with the words. In other words, no pun intended there. They want you to understand them. They want you to be connected to the lyrics of their songs. They're not hiding them. They're not burying them. A lot of bands bury the lyrics. I mean, to say they bury the lyrics, they're not burying the lyrics. They're burying the vocals. And that is sometimes because the vocals isn't their particular strong point. Well, the warning, it's their strongest point, isn't it? Well, is it? Yeah, it's probably not. They are very, very, very strong vocalists. The harmonies that are lurking around on this are just exemplary as well. We shall carry on with Break.
I keep betting the odds, I'm getting up to the loss. You always came out of cause, it's all too much. You say that we need to talk, but then we don't ever talk. You never know what you want, 'cause darling, when you turn your car around, it tells me this ain't over. And I hate that you got my heart bent out of shape. Sometimes I wish that it would hurry up and break. You got my heart bent out of shape. And I don't know how much more I can take. Hurry up and break. Hurry, break.
And as we've said, well, as I've said in previous times, that's a guitar solo, isn't it? It's a guitar solo, but it's so well integrated. That's a good word to use. It's integrated with the rest of the track that it's not like you're like immediate, like going, oh, there's a guitar solo. Oh, that's good. Oh, she's got a guitar and she's doing a guitar solo. Ooh. No, it complements the music, doesn't it? It sort of sits in with the music. And do you hear that it's sort of slightly lower as well in the mix than what, let's say, for instance, if, a renowned Brian May or somebody like that was doing his guitar solo, there's no way he's going to be down in the mix, is he? He's going to be like, whatever. So that means that they're complementing the music, that everything is to do with complementing the song, making the song sound the best that it can, not throwing a guitar solo out there. This is what they do. This is what they do. They do so well. They make the music sound good.
You got my heart bent out of shape. Sometimes I wish that it would hurry up and break. You got my heart bent out of shape. I don't know how much more I can take. Hurry up and break.
And the clarity of the vocals as well. It's so clear. Okay, right. I did a bit of talking in the middle of that one. I probably shouldn't have done that. But you know, as I said, that's what I'm supposed to do. Next track is Bruises. Well, do you know what? We've got 2 more to do after this, and we've done the entire album. So far, so good. Well, this is what everybody says, don't they? There's no skip tracks. Now, how many people can remember in the past you got your album of your favourite band and you're wandering along there and you're listening away merrily and there's something that just comes up and it's like, my God, did they actually do that? And you skip it. Well, no, you can't skip in the warning. No skipping tracks. So this one's called Bruises. Let's have a listen. That's a strange note, isn't it? Nice.
My forgiveness is expensive, and it's running on your dime. Why you acting so defensive? It's gonna eat away your pride. So what you gonna say now? Say now. How you gonna get out? Fake out. Running from yourself, but you know there is nowhere to hide. Dirty little monsters like you.
Oh yeah.
Don't play nice. Cover the bruises, cover the truth. Trying to live another life. Show your other side. The way you do it, the way you abuse. Look in the mirror, see the truth.
That melody line is just absolutely killer melody line. Oh my God, some of the stops and things like that as well, and the vocals, whoosh, cool on this one.
The ugly side of you. Bruises. My forgiveness is expensive. Now the cost of living's changed. Why are you acting so offended? Greedy hands that dug your grave. So what you gonna say now? Say now. How you gonna get out? Fake out. Running from yourself, but you know there's nowhere to hide. Cover the bruises, cover the truth. Trying to live another life.
I like that bit.
Show your other side. The way you do it, the way you abuse. Look in the mirror, see the truth. The ugly side of you.
There's another really sort of dirty sounding bass there. It's cool. Again, that's definitely pushing towards the pop side a little bit more. I know it's heavy pop, heavy rock pop with a tiny bit of pop, not a lot of pop. Oh, I love that track. That was very nice. That was very nice. That's Bruises. So the next one we've got 2 more to go. Yeah. Waste Your Time on Me. Waste Your Time on Me. Okay, let's go.
Comatose.
Drum machine.
My sense of self is broken. I'm losing hope. Mindless slot machine, endless dopamine. But you do as you please. It won't validate you, validate me. Call on my knees, I'm begging one more time. Let me be the one that gets you high on my. I can make you feel alive. Waste your time on me. Waste your time on me. Headlines force fed to a baby bird. I'll take whatever I can get. Try to break the pattern, but it's always circular. A change of chemistry in my head. Like blood is red, like man on lead. You twist the point of view. When what you take is what you hate. It all points back to you.
Again, it's very intelligent music as well, isn't it? You know? And the way that they sort of chop and change from various things, that's not time signatures as such, but just different areas of the song. There's lots of sections of the songs put together with this, particularly, on this particular track. Said it twice then.
On my knees, I'm begging one more time. Let me be the one that gets you high on my. I can make you feel alive. Waste your time on me. Waste your time on me. Stranger than fiction is better than truth. Clouding your vision.
That's what I mean.
It all points back to
Different
you.
sections.
Like blood is red, like man on lead. You twist the point of view. When what you take is what you hate. It all points back to you. Call on my knees, I'm begging one more time. Oh my God, you're so desensitized, and I can make you feel alive. Look into my fucking eyes. Waste your time on me. Waste your time on me.
That note is just
Waste your time on me.
very clever. Oh wow, waste your time on me. Definitely. Definitely not wasting my time here. Right, now, this one is called Kerosene. Okay, so I've heard a lot of talk about Kerosene. I think they must have actually released this one a little earlier than the rest of the tracks. Anyway, let's have a listen to Kerosene, shall we? Another very distorted sound. It's a bit more heavy.
I know you try so hard. I know you wish you were me. You're so kind of whatever. You wear it on your sleeve. I think I know what you hide. You wanna sell what's free. It kills you to be kind, but it's never killed me.
What a killer drum beat there. That's an absolute killer from Pow there. Oh, I'm not going to hold it up. Come on.
I'll say it once, won't say it again. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me. It came out of your mouth, don't try to pretend. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me.
bass there.
My style, my jeans, I swear, you copy everything you try to write. The songs I sing, it makes me sick. Strip down for me, I see right through you. Spit kerosene, you know you want to say what you mean. Oh, show me your teeth when you're talking to me. My hair, my style, my jeans, I swear you copy everything you try to write. The songs I sing, it makes me sick. When you're talking to me, when you're talking to me, when you're talking to me, when you're talking to me.
So what's next then? I can't really say that just at the end of that, can I? Well, there isn't a song but next. No, next is World Domination, I think. Yes. So, yeah, the songs. You see, obviously the last thing that I heard was, well, that really stuck in my head was Dust to Dust and the Pepsi concert at the Pepsi Centre, and that is so different, and yet not. It's a difficult one to explain because we're talking here of a gap of. I mean, I think the Pepsi's concert was in 2023. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was thereabouts. Was it 2023? I think it was. So we've got a few years and a few years of development from their young brains as well. They've been through more. We've all been through more, haven't we? There's a lot more things going on in the world as well. So they've picked up on some of those. Not obviously, it's not obvious that they've picked up on a lot of things in the world, but they will have. We've all been part of the world for those years, and I think that the abilities that they have to play their instruments, they're freer. It sounds to me with this particular record that they're being not so much allowed, but they're stretching their wings. Yeah? Would I be right in saying that? I think they're literally spreading out and attempting to do different things. Now, that has pushed them, I don't think it's a bad thing, but it has, oh dear me, just bashed my mic. It's pushed them into a slightly different area, which I was told at the beginning when I started listening to a lot of the warning stuff on my channel, that they did a lot of different types of stuff, different types of music. And everybody does that when they're starting out as well. They'll try this, they'll try that, they'll try the other, and whatever sticks. And the heavy side of it stuck, didn't it? And they're very much heavy. Now, this is slightly, well, that last track wasn't. I mean, that's pretty heavy. There's a lot of heavy in there, but it's also got a very slight amount of pop in there as well. Again, I'm hoping I'm not swearing to you guys, and the other thing that is definitely apparent is the production. Now, when we start saying things, musicians say things like, it's overproduced, and they say, come in their posh little voices and they're going, and not musicians, but, other people who don't do and don't know what they're on about. And they go, it's far too overproduced for me, and, well, yeah, it's overproduced, but why is it overproduced? It has to be overproduced, as I said, to compete with the rest of the market that's out there. These are actually designed to try and attract people's attention, and that is exactly what they are doing. Some people like it like this, some people don't. Some people prefer a bit more of a raw track, a little bit more like you've just all rambled into a room and recorded yourself, rather than, put lots of effects and various things and such likes. But no, this is a proper produced. It's produced, someone said in chat on the previous the one that I got kicked out of, that it was the same producer who did their last record. Now that is a good thing to do. Keep with the same producer if you possibly can. If it's working, don't rock the boat, as they say. Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed me. Well, not me, but no one's going to enjoy me. If you've enjoyed these songs, please comment. We want to know what you think of these songs. Do you think they're a little bit overproduced? Do you think they're a little bit more towards the pop than you would like? Are they exactly where you thought they was going to be? Are you surprised? Are you overjoyed? Are you loving it? Well, I did. I loved this album. It was it is incredibly good. If you're going to listen to it, as I said at the beginning of the video, please try and get a good version of it. Don't listen to it on Spotify. Oh, that's why I call it Spotify. It just fries music. It makes a complete pig's ear of it all. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm Gavin Davies, and I shall catch you on my next video. I'm going to attempt to release this now. This is probably not going to go horribly wrong. Let me know. Well, I think I'll know straight away if they won't let me put it up there. But I'm going to attempt to release it now, and I'll catch you on my next video. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.